Well, stay and watch me explain three new government grant programs that are available. One is a new one for student loan forgiveness that people don't know about. And Biden had a lot of programs. A lot of those now have gone away, but there's still dozens more to apply to. So make sure if you have a student loan, you stay and watch the details on that. And also get free legal help. I mean, we live in a country where we're the biggest democracy in the world, and people think that they have to hire a $400 an hour lawyer in order to get justice. You don't. There's lots and lots of free legal help available if you learn how to use the system. And that's what we do here, is show you how to do that. And they're all free, everything. Every website I give you will never charge you money, see? That's because 40% of everything in our country gives you money and help for free, but they don't advertise. So you can't find them. You'll never see them in Google. And the third one is how to get free computer training to get a better job. That's available too for free. In your community, actually, it's available. So here, watch these. I have all the sources so you to follow up on things. And if you need our help, one-on-one help, it's letsgohelp.com. And we help people one-on-one for only $20 a month. We have 15,000 members that help each other get the government grants they need and they're eligible for. You're eligible for $18,000 worth of grants every year, but you don't know where they are and you can't find them in Google. So let me find them. And if you don't have $20 to give us, go to this website. It's free. And it's available to anybody. It's a free download that you could download. I don't even ask for your email, nothing. You just download this report and it'll show you 500 grants for your state. That's right. Free. 500 grants for your state. I have a listing of every state and access to those 500 grants. So download that now, share it with your friends, give it to everybody. If you live in America, you should be aware of all the money and help is available for you to do almost anything you want in life and get out of financial trouble. Get the money you need to start a business or get a house or get out of debt. Anything you have, there's money and help for free from the government. But you gotta know where to look. So watch these programs and then follow up. That's the key. You gotta follow up.
Well, if you still have student debt and you can't find help in one of the programs that they have at the federal level, and that's at studentaid.gov, you can go there and look. Go to your state. States now have programs that will pay for your student debt. Here's one in Pennsylvania. Okay, what they're doing is giving pay your student loans if you have you work in a hospital. They need people working in a hospital. So you have a degree, you have to pay your student loans. Look at hospitals in Pennsylvania because they'll pay your student loans. Now that's cool, but every state has something like that. How do you find what's available in your state? What you do is you call your elected official. Okay, how do you find them? You go to commoncause.org, commoncause.org, and say, hey, I want to find programs in my state that help me pay for student aid. commoncause.org. That's how you find your elected official. And then call them on the phone. Send them a cake. Send them anything. Call them a lot of time. Whatever it takes. Get the help you need. Okay, all the wind that is coming out of Washington about cutbacks and firing people, whatever. Well, there's hundreds of thousands of people that got fired by a whim. And it's probably not even legal, but it's in the courts. And so he hasn't won any of those cases yet that I know of. So that's why a lot of what he's doing, the president that is, he lives up the house up there in the backyard of the White House. He's just doing them himself. It hasn't gone through the courts, and it'll probably take a while. But if you're one of those employees that were fired by the government, they get legal help to fight this thing that's available, okay? A lot of unions are getting together and giving free legal help so you can fight this stuff and not just sit there. Because so many of these people have been working for the government 10, 20, 30 years, and one day they're just gone. Okay, go to workerslegaldefense.org. Workerslegaldefense.org. And it's called Rise Up. Rise up and do something. Just don't take it. Rise up and do something. Workerslegaldefense.org. They're the ones that give free stuff. Org and .gov. Well, have you been to a public library lately? Well, they've changed a lot. And particularly if you're worried about how to use your computer or use the basic functions. Well, thank you. Look at these ladies. Wow, isn't that great to dress like this? Strangers come and blow you kisses out of nowhere. Wonderful. But go to your library. Have the librarians blow you a kiss. But actually what they have now is help you with technology. There are things like you don't know how to use internet or mail and things like that, how to set up the program. Basic apps like MS Office or Google or virtual reality stuff, all that stuff. That is all free at the library. They have so many other things. You need a 3D printer. That's right, 3D printers. You have know how to do it, they'll teach you how to do that. Actually, at my library here, they used to have things to make things out of, woodworking and all kinds of things. They have studios you could use for free. Your public library, and they know about government programs. They have databases of nonprofit organizations that help you get grants on anything. They'll show you how to use them, probably even use them for you too, so you don't have to know. Go to your local public library and get free help. Don't go to Google. They're going to charge you. Your library will do it for free.